So this is Aldi, and I spent 62. I left a box of coffee at my mom's. I left a half gallon of almond milk at mom's, and the makeup wipes because I use those there. The only other thing is I got tomatoes and we split them. So otherwise, this is just what I needed. I didn't try to overbuy this week. I am only here 3 days. Instead of the normal 4. That's a whole nother story. We had a sewer line break at my mom's, so we had to replace it from the house all the way into the street to the main. We won't talk about how much that cost, but needless to say, I stayed an extra day on my day off, and then we had tornadoes come through last night. And it did go through the town she lives in. In fact, it was several blocks away from her house where it went through on her road. So we're all okay. My son actually works in downtown Carmel, and the business he works for sustained quite a bit of damage. So, but we're all safe. It was really loud. It was really scary. And boy, was it really close. Anyways. So, hence, this week's a little off-kilter. Sorry if I'm off-kilter this week. Picked up chicken. I have it in my freezer, but I didn't. During storms last night, I wasn't going to have my husband pull meat and stuff. So, we're going to use some of this tonight, some of this the other night, and whatever else I need left will freeze. It was a good price. It was $2.49 a pound. I got my husband his tortilla chips, my normal bread. I picked up some green onions and some parsley. Picked up some aluminum foil. I bought this a couple weeks ago. It's the Cantina Medium. He didn't complain, so hopefully it was pretty good. He likes hotter, so I always get him medium. These were the jumbo-sized blueberries. They're really nice. Hopefully my dragon likes those this week. Some salad for us for a side. I picked up paper plates. Cat is playing with a toy in the background. I picked up orange juice, water, almond milk for here. I got the ginger paste, some tomatoes, and this was something I'd never seen before, but it's iced carrot slice cake. And it's iced, obviously, but it just looked good and it sounded good, and my husband always likes carrot cake. So I thought for something sweet, we would have that this week. Thanks for stopping by. This was Meijer's, and this was right at $50. Yeah, it just depends on what you buy. I mean, this is mostly for my husband, so it's fine, but wowzers. He wanted some club crackers, so I picked some of those up. I pick up his Uncrustables. We ran out of chicken nuggets in the freezer, and I haven't gotten back to Costco. I prefer to buy them there because they are a lot cheaper. I picked up 2 baking potatoes to have with dinners this week. This is a pizza I found for him. He seems to somewhat like it. It's a thin crust, and it's got pepperoni sausage, Canadian bacon, and beef. So something a little different. I actually only ordered 1. I must have hit 2 somehow, but only planned on 1. It's fine. Pickles are always on a rotation of being on our grocery list. My husband will just open them up and eat them. I do sometimes. I picked up his juice, and then he needed his bar soap this week. Most of our groceries are coming from the pantry, the freezer, and what I picked up at Aldi's. So I'll show you that next. This was Costco, and this was $67 plus paper towels. So I got the big thing of paper towels. I just can't justify buying it anywhere else. And plus, they're nice paper towels. So that being said, I picked up a rotisserie chicken for dinner tonight. Don't know now what we're doing for dinner. I have to take a dog to get a bath. He smells awful. Not sure what he managed to get into. So we might just be doing rotisserie chicken and some salad tonight. Just something real easy. I picked up the Just Bare lightly breaded chicken chunks. I actually picked up the Tyson last time for my husband, and he made the comment, boy, there's a difference. And I said, I've told you so. But I can't justify buying these unless we get the 4-pound bag. I picked up the spinach and cheese ravioli. I have this at Mom's all the time. We will freeze these, and we put them on a piece of parchment paper in the freezer, flash freeze them, and then put them in bags. And we just pull out how many ever we want. They're real quick, easy. So I'm probably going to do the same. And these were the Spider Active Sport. They're like jogger leggings. They're really, really comfortable. I bought them a few weeks ago, paid full price. They were $9.99 today, so I went ahead and got them. That was $67 at Costco. This was just running into Kroger. Mom wanted salads, and she didn't like the selection at Aldi, so we just ran into Kroger and picked up salads for her. She actually got the cheaper ones that were marked down. My husband wouldn't have liked any of the varieties, so I just got the veggie blend salad, and I picked up some naan. This is the roasted garlic. We picked it up the other day when I ran in to get us salad, and I got all of it on sale. I unfortunately had to pay full price today, but I still wanted it. I know I could have gotten it at Aldi, but we went to Aldi first. I forgot that the sale ended on Tuesday, and we went on Wednesday. But I went ahead and got it anyways. So that was $7.40 some. This is Aldi, and this is right around $55. I picked up some zucchini and some celery, and then I realized I have celery in the refrigerator. This is going to be one of those weeks. So not sure what I'm going to do. I might be eating celery and peanut butter at work this week. I picked up some cherry tomatoes. I picked up 2 Romas, a bag of peppers, some broccoli, a cucumber is in there, headed lettuce, and some bananas for the dog. I already have blueberries for the dragon. I got some mozzarella, my favorite bread, 2 cans of tomato sauce just to put in the pantry that I have got to get cleaned out. Feta cheese. I got the block instead of the crumble. I was supposed to leave that coffee at Mom's, but it made it home with me. A jar of their tomato basil pasta sauce. 2 cans of black beans. They had these in their Aldi special aisle, but it's Mrs. Meijer's lemon, and I just thought it sounded good. It's just a multi-surface cleaner. I also picked up some chicken stock, some pitted Kalamata olives. Yes, I'm having Greek salad here too. I picked up some water. They also had the Scrub Mommies on in their aisle of shame for $3.49. And a thing of mayonnaise, which was a better price than Meijers because they didn't have it on sale this week. So that was Aldi. This was Meijer, and this was $54, right around there. I picked up Cara oranges. I did pick them up a steak just to throw in the freezer. I always pick them up on the clearance if I can. This one was like $8.42. I picked up some carrots. I got the 18-pack of chips for his lunches. Pizza, the burritos. I picked up some Borson garlic and fine herb for a recipe I want to try making. Some sour cream. It was on sale. The cheese sauce was on sale 2 for $7 this week. Some ice zingers, some paper plates, French onion dip by Dean, and 2 things of juice.